I'm
Oh,
telling
well,
you,
never
man.
mind.
We just going. You can try. You're more than welcome to try. But let me go ahead and start the presentation. But if you can get it in, that'll be great. If you please try, because it would be phenomenal if you can get it in. Yeah, but yeah, anybody, if anybody get any footage, it'll be helpful so that I can use it, in my content in the
Okay.
future. So let's begin. First of all, thank you everyone for coming out. I really appreciate it. We're here to talk about know your customer. So we're here in Horizon Worlds, and as some of you know, we have a back end system called GoHighLevel for that you can connect to websites, and it has bots and all sorts of stuff. And we're going to get into a little bit about it. But the idea that I'm here to talk to you all about is kind of like a principle of a process of getting to know who your customers are here in Horizon Worlds. One moment, I just need to get back. Um, there we go. Hmm. Okay, man, why is this worked perfectly before? But now I'm having, man, it's got to be something going on in Horizon. Okay. So, all right, just bear with me. I'm gonna have to probably, jiggle it a little bit to get each slide to show up. It was working seamlessly. There's something going on right now. But just bear with me. We're gonna make it through this. But if any of you have sold assets or anything within the meta in world purchases, you know that it looks kind of like this. I just showed a little snapshot, but basically they show you information about the transaction, how much it was, and you can see little details, but you can't see who it was that actually made a purchase from you. And anybody that operates a website business knows, kind of how important it is to know who it is. What? There we go. No, it was literally on there. There we go. So, everyone that runs a website or, some kind of business knows how important it is to know who it was that bought something from you. Um, Without knowing who it was that bought something from you, you have a hard time doing, like, you can't do discounts or other incentives. You can't do any marketing or re-engagement. And also you can't build any relationships with the customer. And so just got to keep jiggling it. There we go. That's the next one. It's crazy. Like this was, I did so much testing. All right. So, you know, this is crazy.
Oh,
And you know what's funny is because, first of all, let me just say the salon guy is literally here as his first metaverse presentation. First of all, big shout out to the
wow.
salon guy for
Yeah,
coming
thank
in
you.
here. Yeah, this
Thank
is
you.
this is actually a really special guy. Like I really encourage you all to check him out. This is a really special guy, and especially
Thank you.
like all of you grown-ups in here with hair and beards and all sorts of stuff. This is the guy to talk to. He's really something, but
Thank you.
he's here kind of like observing the metaverse and this being his first presentation
No,
and
it's all
just
good,
kind
man.
of seeing how it goes. Normally it doesn't go like this, but meta
Mhm.
meta does.
You gotta love
Great
um
one.
Facebook.
yeah, well, yeah, yeah, you do a lot on Facebook, so yeah, he does a lot of live streaming and stuff. So but so kind of going back to this, the customer identification and discount system. So that's what this is over here. This is an example of it. Um, and there's a couple of different versions, but this version that I've got in here in the world right now for demonstration, it's a really simplified version. But everyone in here, will have access to it if you want it. But basically, the way that the system works, um, it's an AI powered system that lets players verify their identity and contact information in exchange for discounts and rewards. So basically, within the Go High Level system. Now, first of all, you don't have to use Go High Level, but I highly encourage you to, join within our agency. But you can use what you're already using. It's This process is universal. It's just a way that we need to start thinking as world builders, metaverse creators. Okay. So the way of thinking is, first of all, we want to offer incentives for a person giving us their name, email address, phone number. And so we need a way of doing that here within a world. And Horizon Meta doesn't give us any way to do that. So this little simple scripted system works in conjunction with the high level system as a agent on the back end. So there is an AI agent that is ready to respond to a user if they've got questions, or if they're here to just simply redeem a discount code. And so the way it works is, basically player sees a product with an offer code displayed in the world panel. Player texts or calls Izzy with the offer code to start the process. An AI agent collects their Horizon World's name and email addresses and an email address, and player gets a one-time unlock code via email. Okay, so we're going to verify who the person is by sending them the code to their email. So they have to check their email to get the code, and that way we know who, like that this is a legitimate email address. The player gets the code, comes into the panel, enters the code. If it's a match, the code will swap out and give the reduced discount version of the item, and the person can purchase. And so, like I mentioned, there's a demonstration over there of it that we'll be able to get to. But right here, I've got a screenshot of the the props. So the props that are on the panel UI. So you can configure it and make it look just about any way you want with your colors and your images and all that sort of stuff. Now, there is, in this version right here, there's a simple valid discount code system, and you can just keep hitting this plus button to keep adding in new discount codes that are valid. But there's a version of this that's more robust, where you can like import thousands of discount code, validation options, or as many as you would need, so that each code can only be used once. And so for this demo, it's kind of simple, but you can imagine, you would want it more complex, where you would, like, if a person gets a discount code, you wouldn't want them to give it to their friends. So, so they would use that discount code, and then it would get, basically, it wouldn't be valid anymore. So there's a version of the system like that. So, and that skipped right past my flow chart. Give me one moment. We're gonna get there. It's right. It's we almost there we go. And I hit the button. I had it. I had it. I had it.
When
Wait a
you didn't
minute.
want it, it kept coming up.
I know. Wow.
It is what
It
it is.
knows which one I want.
It just skipped it. Yep.
There we is.
There you
There
go.
we go. Okay. Right. So basically, I put this little flow chart together for you to just kind of give you a visual of wait a minute, one moment. DJ Marcus J, you was able to get your bot in here?
Yeah, his bot. I could get mine in too.
Boy, he Okay. Well, you say that like it's so it's such a simple
I, well,
but we've been that's why we was hung up for the first part of
well,
the
he do a lot here in
y-
Horizon with
well,
his
yeah,
spot.
but yeah. Okay, so if you take a look at this screen, I mean this flow chart, basically the way
Oh,
what it's like does
it ain't
somebody
in
got
your
a
favor
controller?
today. It
It is
ain't in your
not.
favor
It
today.
is
Sorry to
not in
block
my
your
favor.
view, Lean, or anybody else. I was just trying to get the bot set.
You're not bothering
No,
nobody.
no, you're fine.
Yeah, you in front of me. I'm recording on my
That board
headset.
is giving Rich a hard time
I
today.
was recording, but since your body
They,
in here, I stopped.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna stop too. It don't want to do
So
what it want to do.
I'm gonna stop recording too.
What about the
Keep
arrows?
skipping over that one.
I
With the
know
arrows.
it's crazy.
Yeah, just skip.
I'm definitely gonna re-script this differently next time.
Do a love tap. A love tap. It'll get it.
Right.
Yeah, this is crazy. It's just that's the only one it won't go to.
There you go. But you got it.
Oh yeah, keep skipping it. That's crazy.
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
It
you
it
almost had
skipped
it.
that one.
You almost had it. Are you using your arrows over there?
It
I
seems like when
am.
you land on it.
I am
Wow.
using them. I
And,
guarantee you. But
and it's skipping. Wow.
yeah, so I may
It
end
ain't
up
come.
just we. I may
Maybe try like
just
one little press, like do it one at a time, real slow. Maybe. I don't know.
yeah. I know that's what I'm. I should have made it where you could drag it. I should have tried to
Uh,
do that.
there you go.
There we
There you
go.
go.
There you go.
Ah!
When he had it, it went
Are
back.
you kidding? He hits it, it jumps off. It's crazy.
It
It
is.
almost reminds me of like a basketball where it go around the hoop a little bit and then it just falls out instead of in. It won't go to it. It's gonna skip it. That's crazy. So tell you what.
There you go. There you go.
There we
Right
go.
there. Stay right there.
Ah, and I didn't
Every
touch it. I
time you
didn't
get
touch it. I did
it.
not touch it. So
Your
all right.
pointer
Won't he do it?
had to hit by
My
mistake.
Won't
but
he do it?
basically, yeah, it's I can't
There
believe
you go.
that.
What
There
the
you
hell?
go.
There
Oh
you
man,
go.
leave
There you
it.
go.
Leave it.
Okay,
Leave it.
come
Leave
here.
Leave
it.
it. Okay.
Don't turn
All
around.
right, great. Here we go. Here we
Right.
go.
Come
All
on.
right. Basically, now look, I've got this
Okay.
so basically the way you can read this is so the basically the diamonds here, those are decisions. And basically up here at the top at the call to action, the CTA, person comes in and they got a decision, right? They either have an unlock code which they can enter in and swap the entity, or they don't have an unlock code, which then gives them another decision. They can either just choose not to do anything, or they can pay the full price. So some people don't want to give you their email address and phone number and all of that. So they'll just pay the full price maybe, or they'll decide to just do nothing and they'll bounce right off. But, or if they decide to take an action, then they're going to contact the agent, and they contact the agent through the phone number or text message or website chat bot or, Instagram messenger or however. So with GoHighLevel, we can connect to all of your incoming communication channels. And so you can use any one of them. And so, the person just, they start off, like, let's say that they just send the discount code or they send a message or whatever, is going to come over to the agent, and the agent is going to give a greeting. And any of you can try this, right after, if you call the number that's on that panel, or text the number that's on that panel, but it's going to respond with something. If you ask a question, like let's say you say something like, well, what is HumiOS? The agent is going to respond with an answer to your question. Okay. But if you send it a code, the AI agent is going to recognize that this is a discount code, and then it's going to take you through the validation process. Okay. So if it's a correct discount code, then the next thing the agent is going to do is start getting that player's contact information. But if it's an incorrect discount code, the agent will respond saying, hey, this is not a valid code, and allow the person to enter the code again. Maybe they entered the code incorrectly. And so the person, but if they did enter it correctly, they enter the agent will ask for their contact information. Once they give their contact information, once the agent validates, like, yes, this is an email address, and it validates that this is the correct email address, it'll then on the back end, using GoHighLevel automations, fire off an email to that person, and they can check the email, and the agent can respond and say, hey, let me know when you get the email. And so the person can check their email. If they receive it, then fine. They come back, say, yeah, I received it, or they can just leave the chat and do nothing, but come back to the discount code and enter it. But let's say they didn't receive it. You've got an intelligent system sitting back waiting to answer any questions. So they come back and they say, well, no, I didn't receive it. So the agent will respond and say, hey, well, then maybe you should check your spam. Let me send it again. Do you have another email address I can send it to? Etc. Right? So there's an intelligent system sitting back waiting to respond to any of that nuance that may occur. So the player receives the code. They come over. They enter the code into using these input fields, and then the price will swap. So basically, and even though we kept switching it before and it was working, it's probably not going to land on the last. It only wants to do the flow chart now.
Yeah, that's crazy. Right? That's crazy.
Oh man!
Wow.
Oh man!
Yeah, isn't
this
that
is
something?
boy. This is something.
Oh,
Come on
wow. It got to be
now. Oh my
Horizon.
God!
Gotta
Right.
be.
It's one
So
of them days.
There you go. You had it.
It did it. It did it
It
again.
did it, but
So
you
what
back
can I
on
do?
the
Right?
chart.
What can I do? The
What you gonna
metaverse
do?
guys are not. They not feeling me today.
Oh Lord! Oh
Wow.
my
Meta
goodness.
don't want you to know who your customer is. This is an example.
Point
it's an attempt to silence
exactly.
us.
Oh man!
Point
Nah,
exactly.
just kidding,
Oh
just kidding,
man!
just kidding. I don't want no
Oh man!
conspiracies out there. But no, seriously, any questions about what I've covered in this so far? Well, period. This slideshow is pretty much how you get the system. Just you can reach out to me, join Hume iOS workshops. You in the workshops we'll go over modifying the system, integrating it into your world, etc. So just join the workshops and you'll be able to learn everything about it, ask questions. And then when it comes to GoHighLevel is a system that is useful far beyond this use case. So but this is just something that I kind of whipped together so that we can just start, like, if you look at like all the changes that Meta is doing, all the things they're shutting down, when one thing we should know who we're doing business with. That way, if all of this goes away, if they shut us out or whatever, we can still continue to add value to the people that support us and that we are serving. And so yeah, just an attempt to start going down that particular path with things. And with that being said, yeah, any questions, please come up to the mic right here so everybody can hear you, and just make a line behind the salon guy.
Hey, Boogie.
Is this good right here?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Okay. How does my hair look, Rich?
Your hair looks great.
I shaved my head for all you wondering what the hell I'm talking about. But great job, Rich. This is really cool to see this, man. Really so immersive. So props to you for creating all this, man, first and foremost,
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I guess my question is, so this is for people who have any sort of like quote unquote retail opportunities in Horizon. So I'm assuming that this all has to be customized to each individual person's like store, because the way I look at this is discounts, because I already have my stuff on, say, Shopify, which I do monthly discounts in itself. So people come to my website. Let's just say I want a 10% discount with like for January. So I'll have like everyone can enter code Jan10, for example, and I want
Okay.
anyone to use that code. I
Yeah.
don't want to like. So is that like,
That
you
would
know,
be
does that tie
possible.
into Shopify, or is this customized just to this kind of thing?
Well, okay, so when you're talking about Shopify, the first thing I want to say is that Shopify does integrate with GoHighLevel. There is an integration for GoHighLevel and Shopify, and there's all kind of ways to integrate GoHighLevel and Shopify through API. So that can really, get detailed. But when it comes to this particular system, first of all, it can, like, the example that I gave was from the use case of wanting, each person to maybe have a unique code. But then when it comes to the use case that you just said, like when everybody get the same code, sure enough, you could definitely, in fact, inside of here, you can see, like, you can just, luckily it loaded, but you can see, like, you could just remove these two and just enter that code right there. And then at that point, the panel would respond to that code, and everyone that has that code would be able to come in and redeem at that discount. And
And this
so
is for people who just have like, this is for people who have like a store, like your jewelry store, right? Like that kind of thing.
so first of all, in Horizon Worlds, people have a lot of different types of assets they sell. Sometimes you can sell experiences, like, if maybe a person will sell a VIP area in their club, or a lot of people here make custom clothes, custom outfits and things like that, or people will make other types of objects that can be used in the world. But some people also sell real world services and real world assets, but through the metaverse for these meta coins. So a person can pay something in the metaverse, but it's up to you to redeem it to them in the physical world. So let's say that someone comes in and pay for consultation. You can put the in-world purchase to options together to cover charge. The person can come in and pay that, have some way of verifying that that's that person that paid that, and then, like, maybe issue something into their asset backpack, like a receipt. You could issue a receipt, and then they could, show that, and you can, verify that that's them. But this GoHighLevel system, this connects to everything, like, not just because it connects to phone numbers, it connects to email addresses, it connects to website chat bots, it connects to, just form submissions, e-commerce sales, like, it connects to all sorts of things. So at that point, you could use this same agent system for redeeming discounts and things like that on your website. You could use it for doing it in your in-world store, all sorts of stuff.
Does this sync up to like Klaviyo?
I'm sorry, I don't know what Klaviyo is.
Klaviyo is like like MailChimp, like one of those types of things, like an email, like that.
So GoHighLevel has something like a MailChimp built in. That's
Okay.
like what the power of GoHighLevel is that it's got all of that built into this one robust system. So there is an email campaign builder and manager, and it's also hooked into your SMS, your text message campaign builder
Right.
and manager, and
And it's all opt-in, right? Through like the regulatory stuff, all the opt-ins and all that.
all of that stuff built in. Yep, all of the
Yeah.
regulatory tracking, everything. Yep.
All right, cool, man. Thank you, Rich. Great job, man.
No problem.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Next.
Hello.
Hey, the L Boogie.
A quick question. Number one, how do you sign up for tonight so you can I can be a part of what's being delivered? And the second question is, I'm heavy into NFTs and blockchain. So is this system able to merge, something like that?
Well, so I mean, there's definitely much that can be done with NFTs and blockchain, but in terms of like, are you trying to do something with NFTs and blockchain within Horizon Worlds, or is this just in
Yes.
general? So
Something I'm trying to do within here. So, say for instance, if I create something, right, I want to make it so that the only way that you get access to it in here is that you have to go purchase it in the blockchain, and
right.
you get access to it.
So, you know, maybe a way of verifying that could be through, so like, you know, when a person purchased the asset on the blockchain, you could, you know, so with your NFTs you can put information in the that gets unlocked,
Hmm.
like files that get unlocked after purchase. So imagine
Hmm.
if you put you know, a complex string of alphanumeric characters saved, you know, as a text file or something within that unlock. When a person purchased the NFT, they gain access to that code, and then they come in and they put that code into this panel, and like within the panel, it match up with that same code. Like you would have that code essentially like right here in this case, and so if it's valid, like when they enter it in, if it match up with that same code, then it would unlock whatever experiences or, you know, assets that you wanted them to have access to.
Okay. All right.
So
Cool.
that
Thank
Oh,
you.
could be a way of doing it. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. No problem.
Okay.
Cheryl.
You answered some of the questions I wanted that he put up there. But what I'm getting ready to ask you is like for the clothes that we're creating and selling in the metaverse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like if you put the code in and everything, suppose they want to try it on. You know how they have it set you could try on. And then after they purchase it, do it automatically go into their closet or what?
Yes, it would automatically go in their closet.
Same.
Because same way, yep, everything
Okay.
would be the same. So you can try that out here. In fact,
It
the
don't say try
code,
on. That's why I said
well,
it.
no,
'Cause
no, it don't. But if you hit that blue button, well, no, see, in
that's what.
this case, because this is not a wearable item. So this is this
Okay.
chain right here. You can try this chain on right here. I just put it right here for you to try on. You know,
Oh.
you can just try you can just
Oh,
try it
okay.
on. So I
I got
set it
you.
right. Yeah, and then there's a mirror
Okay.
over there. Yeah,
Okay, I
yeah.
got you though. It's almost like when we go to
Yeah,
Ice Out
Lux
Thursday.
VR iced out Thursday. Exactly. Yep, I did it the same way.
Okay.
But this button right here is what'll
Uh-huh.
change. So if you enter in the code here, it'll change this button right here. And so I can
Uh,
give you one moment. Let me give you the code. I had it right in front of me, and then I got kind of mixed up with all of the other stuff. But give me 1 second.
hey Cheryl,
yes.
that's a incredible outfit you have on. Did you make? Are you a designer?
Three, four,
I
eight,
made
seven.
this myself. Yes, it's in my
Wow,
store.
that's incredible.
Thank you. What
It's 3487. So if you look at it right now, you'll see that the price is 2,000, but you see now it's only 1,000.
oh
And
yeah.
so we can reset it. I got this reset UI right here, so
Okay.
I'll just reset it. So now it's back to 2,000. So but remember
20,000.
it's 3487. So anybody else want
Okay.
to go, but just
Thank
notice like
you.
the price up here and the price up there, and also if you click this button, you'll
It shows
see.
you.
Yeah, it shows you, and then if you type in the code, which is 3487, you'll see that it actually changes it.
Thank you, Rich. Now that I just wanted to make sure I did the same thing.
Yeah, no worries.
Because
No
Meta be
worries.
looking for their little income.
Mm-hmm.
Rich, am I
Because you
wearing your
got it.
necklace? I don't think I walked up to it.
Kinda, yeah. You wearing it
I
It's
don't
like
think I
a
as
ever walked.
back in
a
Hey,
backwards hat. There's a
ah,
mirror. There's a mirror
hold
over
on.
there,
Turn around. Turn
salon guy.
around.
If
Turn
you
around.
want to
Turn
check.
around, salon guy. Turn
what
around.
the heck?
Now,
I
wait a
still
minute.
see
Wait
my
a minute. Wait
Yeah,
a minute.
it.
Wait a minute. Okay.
oh
Now,
snap.
now, now,
It's
go to the
glitching.
mirror. Go to the mirror. and it
I
stays
still
on you
see
while you're
myself
going
in
to
the
the mirror.
mirror.
I
What the
learned that
heck?
from them at Iced Out Thursday. How to put stuff on.
I look good.
So
Is
yeah,
this
and then we
real,
go
Rich?
right
Is
here
real?
to reset
Yeah, I
it.
think it's
And it-
24
glitching. It's
karat?
crazy.
Cool. Thank you.
What's glitching for you, Trey?
No, I'm way over here, and I see myself in the mirror over there, like
Oh
How do I take
wow.
this
like I'm
off,
over,
Rich?
like close.
Okay.
Oh,
It's off
there
now.
you go.
I
Yep,
got
it's
it.
off.
How you
Yeah.
Is that 24
crazy.
karat?
Yes, it is.
Is that real?
Yeah,
It's
it is.
definitely
That's why
real.
it's $20.
And it's
That's
Luxury
why
our
it's
brand.
$20.
Wait, let me follow you real quick. Hold on.
And when
Okay.
they do the
So
discount,
so
it's
any
$1.
other
I mean,
questions? Anyone?
$10.
Dunder Bills, can I get you up on the stage,
That's a
fam?
nice
Yeah,
outfit.
I made this. Thank you. I
Jeez.
just put in Paris.
Dunder. Okay,
I
so
like making clothes and I
everybody,
take it
this
over
is
to Canberra.
you all know Dunder, but I'll introduce him
Yeah.
anyway. Dunder from Dunder Bills, top flight
Dunder.
world builder,
You
tech
are?
guru.
Dunder.
But Dunder, what's your thoughts on Go High Level
Dunder.
and how Go High Level can help world builders? You got
Yeah,
anything you want to
This is
share?
cool. Hey,
You want to come
yeah,
up here in the
like I
middle? Up here,
yeah, like I
so you're in
said,
front of DJ Marcus J's bot.
oh yeah, Marcus J. All right. So yeah, I've been
I'm
using Go High
fine.
Level and HumanOS for I don't know the past month and a half now.
Mhm.
And as I've told Rich, my whole life has been dedicated to taking hours out of my day to
No, they still. I'm still
do
here.
all of my back
your
end work,
coin
which
is
is
still here,
posting to
too.
socials, which is making my advertising promos, my marketing, my this and my that, my posting, my Reddits, my this, just hours and hours of time wasted. And since I've been on this using his program
You do?
and the dashboard, I have more time in my day to do things I honestly never had before. And I keep saying that to people, like I literally got so much free time that now I can focus on anything else that I needed to do before, because now I have like the power of 5 people in a little room being my receptionist. So yeah, I advise anyone who has any type of business where they have more than 5 clients to solely focus on getting their business into this type of a dashboard, because doing business with AI in the future is either going to make or break you. And if you don't know how to intertwine both of them into the same business model, I feel like businesses are just going to fall behind. And I just feel like you
And
guys
he's
are lucky to be able to be here early and take advantage of this situation. So
a good teacher
Definitely.
because he
I
worked
was
with
saying
I got a
me.
question on
He
that.
worked with me.
Definitely.
I had to put it out there, Dunder. He worked with me.
Thank you,
He's a
thank you.
good
Wait,
teacher.
so
Thank you.
Dunder, you're saying you're doing your socials in less time now? Because like in that time, I've seen a huge increase in your
Yeah,
the amount
so
of stuff you have going out.
exactly. My
Yeah.
output has been times 3 because so now I take my Mondays and I use my Mondays literally just for content creation, making my posters, my flyers, my everything. And then the other half of the day I just spend taking that. My Mondays are just my day to work, like my back
Yeah.
end. So Monday I'll do all my posts, but I'll pre-schedule them. So I'll have 20 posts for the whole week
Yep.
that are ready to go at the right times that I need them to go, whether, Instagram's hot or not on Instagram, Cali times, different time than PA time. And just that alone takes 2-3 hours out of my day that I don't have to now focus on doing those things, because it's already done on Monday and I took the one day to focus on that. So now I can focus on maybe making my SEO better, or making tutorial videos for other people, or I never had time to do tutorial videos, and now I do have time to like give back a little bit. So it's kind of cool that it gives me that option. So yeah,
And-
I can't say
And I
anything
appreciate
else. I
you,
can't say
Dunder.
anything bad about it.
And just to try to connect some loose ends here, what Dunder is referring to is another aspect of Go High Level. And so within the Go High Level system, there is a social media marketing manager, and you can connect all of your social media accounts, and then you can create posts and send them out to all of your accounts simultaneously. You can schedule them, so you can sit back and you can create posts that you then put for schedule, and they'll automatically go out to those platforms and at those times. And you can even respond to comments, and you can connect incoming messages. So for example, someone sends you a message on Instagram. That message can be received by an AI agent that knows everything about your business and knows how to answer those questions and respond for you, so that it can then help qualify leads, help, save time for you from you having to respond to messages that maybe are, would waste your time. Maybe they're asking information that was on your website, et cetera, et cetera. And so the AI can handle all of that, that type of stuff. And not only with the social media posting, but then there's also the integrated calendar system, so you can drop your Calendarly account. You can drop that payment, because the GoHighLevel integrated calendar is far more robust, and it's integrated with all the other aspects of your business that you configure in there. So yeah, the one platform with all of these different tools: telephone system, email, um,
And
also.
booking's the biggest thing for me. Is like I've always had to do a lot of one-on-ones with bookings, Instagram bookings. Now with switching my website over and having the AI automation chat widget that knows about my business, one, if they want to ask questions, or two, they just, push them right to my calendar and ask for a booking. So off of that, even if someone wants information, I'm getting their name, their email address and that information. And then I just get a little notification that says, hey, in 2 days you have a meeting with this person. It just makes so much easier. I don't have to focus on it. It just, the app tells me.
And
Does it have
there's
like autoresponders, like ManyChat? Is it like that?
Everything you can
does,
think
yeah.
of. You can set up
Everything you can
workflows
think
to
of.
where you can tell it that when someone talks to my widget, I want you to do this, say this. I want you to ask them for an email. Maybe you want to email them right after that. It'll automatically email them with a welcome message. If they reply back, maybe you can have that all automated. So
if they click a link in the email, do this or that. Oh, continue.
The
I
things
just
you
want
used to have to spend doing that took 20 minutes for a client call or a message, it's just all automated, and you're there at the endpoint saying thank you. Thank you for doing all that for me. So
Definitely. So all of these business tools integrated in the one system. And another thing is that I've also built in content generation. So everything from 3D assets to images and videos. So right there within your business administration area, you can also generate high quality, logo watermark free images and videos using AI. And then, use them and, while you're building your website. Once again, it has a website builder platform integrated within it as well. You can build your websites and funnels and all of that sort of stuff, but generate media to go along with that. So yeah, that's kind of like an overview of the system. Does anyone have any questions about any of that? Okay. Well, let me see if I can. I had it on there.
Go.
Ooh,
There we
There you
go.
go.
Yay.
Yay.
So this is the information. Humai OS is what I call the platform. Humai OS. You can go to humaios.com. And we do a workshop for GoHighLevel every Monday at this same time, but it's normally in Google Meet. So we do Google Meet. If any of you want a trial of GoHighLevel, get with me and send me a message on Instagram or something like that. I'll set you up a trial. And yeah, any questions or something, let me know.
And it works.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah,
Thank
you,
you.
everyone, for coming out.
Good job, Rich.
Thank you.
Thanks to
Thank you, man.
thanks to Dunderbilt.
Yeah, I thought
Thanks
I'd
to
send you a
Dunderbilt,
leader-
he
I thought I'd
helped
send
me
you
to
a
get it
leader
right.
question.
Yes, yeah, big shout
Hey,
out
you get
Thunder
my
was
message
good,
on,
Groovy.
Yeah,
your website.
Dunder.
Onto your website, I get messages.
I did, yeah.